y'all, thank you for joining me today. This is the Project Bag, and my real name is Tiffany. I'm not actually a project bag, obviously. But this is my little podcast about my crafting adventures. So I'm coming to you from a very sunny and lovely Southern Maryland, which is on the east coast of the United States. In case you don't know that, I will let you know. And today is March the 4th, 2020. Just real quick today, I almost didn't put up an episode this week. I had actually prepared this will be delayed notification, but I decided I want to roll with it just because I finished the sweater I've been working on, and since I feel like y'all have been with me through the whole process, that that you deserve to see the ending through. Because the next time I put up an episode, it will be gifted. So I'll just jump right into the episode. A little awkward. This is number 5, and you think I'd have a rhythm now, but whatever. Obviously, my background is a little different just because I have to be quick. I've got 100,000 other things to do today. Well, I say today. It's the day is really almost over. It's 5 o'clock in the evening, but I still have a lot to accomplish before bedtime. My oldest son is coming in tonight from out of town to stay with us for the weekend, so just lots to do. So what I'm wearing, since it's such a nice day, I'm not wearing any handmade items, but I am wearing my Color Street. The lighting in here is terrible. The camera is terrible, but this is Color Street nail strips. The colorway is only in Vegas, or colorway. Listen to us crafters and our references always to the yarn. The color is only in Vegas, so it's a black background with some hollow glitter thrown in there. It's very pretty and shimmery and all the good stuff. Even though it's very spring-like outside, I prefer dark colors in my polish. So, as I said, what I've completed, I finished the sweater that I was making for my future daughter-in-law. I will see her this weekend. That's the reason my son is coming up. It's her birthday, so I've been making this sweater as a birthday gift, and it is finished. I made the Bloomsbury sweater. It is by Svetlana Volkovna. I think that's right. I have a project page where I've got lots of detailed notes because I intend to make this for myself, and I wanted to pretty much keep everything the same as I had made for hers with the one that I make for myself. So I didn't want to count on my memory because that's a dangerous thing. So I'm going from memory here because I'm too far away from my computer to check. I think I used around 775 yards of a DK weight for this. It took me from February 1st until February the 29th to finish it. And I put a lifeline in just in case I need to extend the length once it's gifted to her. It grew quite a bit when I blocked it, so I don't think it'll be a problem, but I have a feeling that she's longer waisted than I am, so when I tried it on, it was good on me, but it might not be so good on her. So I wanted to have the option of extending the length should I need to. So this is it. And, it's a pretty front. Nothing real crazy about the front, except I really do like these increases here. But the back it's crown and glory. It's got the lace back all the way down, and then that is carried down from that yoke into the sleeve as well. The lighting is here. I could open this, but then we'd be flooded with direct sunlight. But anyway, this is this lace panel goes all the way down, so it's just a very pretty, that might kind of be representational of the color, but anyway, I'm thrilled with how it turned out, and it was a tad tight on me, which worried me a little bit, but like I said, after I blocked it, I think it'll be great. I think it's good. So we'll see how it turns out once it's on her. And the other thing that I finished in the time frame since I last put up an episode was this little baby hat. I said I was going to make, I think I said I wanted to make a few hats for the NICU noggins. Or did I mention it? I don't remember if I mentioned it or not. But anyway, this is for, to be donated to the NICU at T.C. Thompson Children's Hospital in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And it's just my very first one of hopefully several that I'll be making to turn in at this year's Into the Wool Fiber Retreat, because this is our major charity knit-along that we run in conjunction with the attendees of the retreat. But not just the attendees. Dana is the head coordinator, the dyer behind Unwind Yarn Company, and hazards of recording on my phone. I just got interrupted by a phone call. Now, I have no idea where I was at or what I was saying, other than, okay, so I was talking about Dana and her connection to this retreat and this knit-along. So she's a dyer, she's the head coordinator, and she also is the podcast host of the Just One More Row audio podcast. And so she's running this NICU Noggins Cowl in conjunction with not only the retreat, her podcast, and then I'm going to extend it to any and all viewers of this podcast as well. So if you're interested in making hats from, you know, I guess clementine size heads up through full-term baby heads, or maybe even a little beyond that, you know, because I know there are NICU babies, you know, that have to be in for maybe a month or two beyond their birth. Please let me know. It really, there's nothing to it other than it has to be acrylic, 100% acrylic, and nothing real textured, you know, smooth is better. So, but you can play with colors, have lots of fun with colors. So that's that. So that's what I've finished in the time frame since I last put up an episode. What I'm working on now, right now, is just my Advent wrap. I cannot remember if I had started this the last time or not, but I've made pretty good progress on it since I did start it, whenever that was. Again, computer's too far away. If this is your first time watching this episode, or this podcast, please know that I'm not always this discombobulated. Today's just a special occasion. I do try to be a little more put together, but as I said, I really had not intended on doing this today, so I had to throw things together willy-nilly last minute. But I do have my Advent wrap to show. This is the Advent wrap, that's exactly what it's called, by B. Devin Steiner, and you can find that on Ravelry. It's a free pattern, and it's made for mini skeins. And I am using my, what was my Advent 2019 set from Unwind Yarn Company, which was my Christmas gift from Dana this year. So, and then the coordinating color is like a dusty mauve from Bean and Ban hand-dyed yarn, and she's no longer in business. But I'm just really loving this. Now that the sweater is finished, I can, you know, throw all my time and energy into this and not feel like I should be working on the sweater instead. So I'm now, this is color number 9, I think, 9 out of 24 that I'm working on at the moment. So, no issues there. I'm very conscientious when I'm working a lace pattern, so I've not made any mistakes or, you know, anything like that, thankfully. I typically tend to be, you know, a little too cautious because I do not know how to correct mistakes, and I don't really care for ripping back and starting over. Okay, so that's that. The only other thing that I have, or that's all I'm working on at the moment. What I have to come is fingerless mitts. The Into the Wool Fiber Retreat has started, or kicked off the first knit along of this year, and the theme is new connections. You make new connections through new friends, new locations. If you've never been to the retreat grounds before, so the theme of the knit along is to use, or the guidelines are to use new to you dyers or yarn bases from dyers you have used before or new designers. So I have chosen a pair of fingerless mitts out of some yarn that I purchased from Willow Tree Yarns, and I have not used her yarns before. So I'm pretty sure that I used a gift card that Dana had given me for my birthday to purchase this yarn. So I do not have it with me, or else I probably would have already started it, but it's in storage and I haven't made it to get it out of storage yet. So that's my intention though. I'm going to use I think it's called Almost Aran fingerless mitts by the dyer behind Bigfoot Fibers, I think. It'll be in the show notes. I will make some show notes before I put this up, but it'll be cast on by the next time I record, and who knows, knowing me, I get one track mind, and I may already have them completed by the next time I record. So that is that. And I'm actually in the midst of making a sewing project right now that I cannot share until after Dana's birthday because it's a gift for her. And some curtains for my grandmother. Those are upcoming. Or the curtains are upcoming, the bag's underway. My grandmother's asked me to make just a little, she's got a little rectangular window in her front, at her front door that she wants to be able to cover up in the evening. So went to Joann Fabrics the other day and found some yarn, found some fabric to make her some curtains. So no doubt they'll be completed by the next time I record as well. So I think that's probably it today. I'm a little leery about going too long just because I'm afraid that my phone is going to run out of memory, because that's what happened to me last time. That's why I got cut off so abruptly and wasn't able to finish my fun story about how John Denver's song was not about West Virginia after all. And thank you to those of you who commented. That was fun to see. I enjoy the interaction. So I think with that, I'll probably just wrap up for today. Sorry it was, kind of clipped, and I hope it was coherent at least. But like I said, I did want to at least share that sweater for that little lady in my life. So you can check my Instagram, because if I get her to try it on for me, which I'm sure will not be a problem, it'd just be a matter of whether or not it's going to be cool enough for her to wear it. I will probably put a picture up on Instagram as long as she's okay with that. So with that, I think I'll just end it. I don't have a fun fact today just because I didn't intend to record, so I hope you'll forgive me for that. But whatever you're doing today, I hope that you have had a good day, or maybe you're listening to me in the morning and you're drinking some coffee or something like that. So I hope you will have a good day. And I just do thank you for spending a little bit of your time with me, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.